Okay, everyone, the time has come. SoundHound has earnings tomorrow at 4 p.m. after the bell closes. This is a company that has grown exponentially over the last few quarters. They've garnered a lot of attention. NVIDIA has invested in them. They picked up and acquired Allset. They are debt-free, sitting on $200 million in cash. NVIDIA owns 1,730,833 shares of SoundHound. The biggest thing here is that they're sitting in cash, debt-free, $200 million. They also acquired Allset. They also picked up a big partnership with Stellantis, meaning that they're going to be an Opel, Peugeot, and a lot of the different vehicles in Europe, as well as Dodge vehicles coming up, as well as Dodge vehicles here stateside. And there's also something fairly interesting with SoundHound. There's also something very interesting about SoundHound. McDonald's was using IBM in their drive-thrus for ordering and voice recognition AI. McDonald's terminated that contract of testing with IBM in June. And right around that time, there were talks that it was possible SoundHound could be picking up a contract with McDonald's and other restaurants because they're already in the restaurant space with AI voice ordering and assistance. The big question here that investors are going to be asking is, should I invest in SoundHound before earnings? Yes, you should already be invested in SoundHound prior to earnings. I have 1,000 shares in my challenge account, and I have 10,000 shares in my big account because I believe in the company. They made a run to $10. They pulled back to $5 and eventually to $4 and then eventually to $3. Then they ran back up to $6. Now they've pulled back in the mid $4s again due to the market pulling back and the correction that happened. However, SoundHound is a buy recommendation through Zacks. I'm going to read you guys something here verbatim about the earnings estimate coming up. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get in and hedge your position so you won't risk or lose any money on the earnings play. The Zacks consensus estimate for revenue is currently pegged at $13.01 billion, suggested growth of 48.69% from a year ago's quarter reported figure. The consensus mark for a loss is pegged at 9 cents per share, unchanged over the past 30 days. SoundHound reported a loss of 10 cents per share in the quarter 1 year ago. SoundHound's earnings beat the consensus estimate in 2 of the trailing 4 quarters, missing once, and was in line with the remaining quarters estimate. The earnings surprise being 4.72% on average. SoundHound offers conversational intelligence through independent voice AI solutions in 25 languages in both cloud-enabled and hardware-embedded devices. It is likely to have benefited from the growing demand for its conversational AI platform, owing to the increasing popularity of generative AI, Gen AI, and large language models, LLM. SoundHound is benefiting from a strong portfolio, a strong partner base, and expanding clientele. The demand for AI-driven customer service solutions, particularly in the restaurant and auto sectors, is expected to remain a key factor in driving SoundHound's performance in the to-be-reported quarter. SoundHound's offerings, such as smart ordering, employee assist, and smart answering, cater to this demand and are expected to have contributed to revenue growth in the sector's quarter. SoundHound AI had 682 million in cumulative subscriptions and bookings backlog at the end of the first quarter of 2024, up 80% year over year, with an average duration of about 7 years. This reflects a strong demand for SoundHound solutions, which is expected to have benefited from second quarter results. SoundHound's AI prospects benefit from a massive addressable market worth more than $140 billion that includes diverse industries like automotive, restaurants, customer service, entertainment, smart TVs, Internet of Things, IoT, powered devices. It has more than 270 patents currently, with over 155 granted and more than 115 pending. This, in the business world, is very strong to have patents that are approved and pending. The mere fact that they filed patents is a step in the right direction. Automotive presents a significant growth opportunity for SoundHound. TAM, the global light vehicle auto market, is currently pegged at roughly 88 million and is expected to hit 95 million units by 2028. TAM for the restaurant market is currently pegged at roughly 3.3 trillion and is expected to hit 4.4 trillion by 2028, thereby offering significant growth prospects for SoundHound AI. SoundHound has strengthened its footprint in the automotive industry by introducing its advanced chat AI voice assistant integrated with ChatGPT into Peugeot, Opel, Vauxhall across 11 11 European markets, including Austria, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and the UK. Dodge is also part of Stellantis. SoundHound's collaborations with NVIDIA, ARM, and Perplexity, Olo, and Oracle are expanding its portfolio. SoundHound's acquisition of Sync3 bolstered its presence in the restaurant sector, contributing positively to the revenue mix and customer base expansion. The acquisition of Sync3 added approximately $3 million to SoundHound's revenue in the first quarter of 2024. The acquisition of key assets from Allset, an online ordering platform that connects restaurants with local customers, enhanced its capabilities in voice AI. You guys can see how strong SoundHound is. It is an investment. You could run the wheel strategy, run an earnings strategy. However, investing in SoundHound is where the big money will be made, because when SoundHound does run to $10, $20, $30, and you have a shot to get in at 4 or 5, there is so much upside. A 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, maybe even a 6 to a 10x. SoundHound is in the AI sector, and we know exactly how strong that sector is. Let me show you a strategy on SoundHound, how you can get in and get out on earnings, and how you can hedge your position and limit your risk. So if you enjoy the strategy I'm about to show you in this video, maybe you're a beginner and you're looking to start fresh, or maybe you're just trying to get better and grow your financial freedom and wealth. I have a full training course, Discord, and one-on-one coaching, and I just launched my masterclass bootcamp. Limited spots remain. So if you guys take your financial freedom seriously and you're committed and want to learn and grow, I would love to help you achieve the financial success that you ultimately deserve. I would love to help you grow your portfolio. I have dozens of students that are up 20, 30, 40% on their portfolios, and a lot of students that are up $10,000 in their first month. If you guys are interested in achieving consistent results, you guys can sign up at any time. InvestWithCorey.com right there on the screen or in the information box below. Like I said, this is a very serious mentorship, but I am committed to helping you achieve your financial goals and freedom, as it's what drives me every single day. So we can see the chart here on SoundHound. It's likely that if earnings aren't good, we're going to have a lot of resistance in the $5 range. Right now, the stock is currently at $4.56. So let's say you're buying the stock at $4.56. This is going to be relative to whatever price you paid for the stock, but we're going to go over to SoundHound here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to trade options, buy, put. Let's say you got in at $4.55. Then we would go ahead and buy a $4.50 put. And then after we buy this put for $30, we're then going to go ahead and sell a covered call this week for $5.50. And this is going to give us roughly, if we look at it, maybe $10. So we're only going to be out $20 on the put. However, if we get assigned, it's going to cover us. So let's take a look at this. $4.55 to buy the stock plus $30 for the put. We could probably get filled at 25 minus 10 on the call. We're out $4.75. Then if we get assigned at $5.50 and the stock runs to $10, we are going to collect $5.50. We make 75 on every 100 shares. You do this with, say, 500 shares, you're going to make a very good profit. We could times 75 by 5. $375 is a pretty good return on $2,000. This is about a 6 to 8% return overnight, which is very, very good. The stock market and S&P 500 generates 8 to 16% per year. This is a 6% to 8% overnight, and this is how you hedge your position. You could also do this without selling the call. So let's say that you buy the put and the shares, and you don't sell the call, and the stock runs to, say, $8. Take away 800, you would make 315. But the protection of the put is very important, because if the stock drops to $2, then this put is going to be worth $250 plus the extrinsic value, which is going to be maybe another $10. So let's say you buy the shares for $4.55, you buy the put for $30, and the stock plummets to $2. Well, you can sell the put for about $250. So you're only out $235. Take away the 200 of the shares, you're only out what you paid for the put. If you sold the call, then you're only out $20 or $25. Now, this is going off of no theta, no extrinsic value on the put, although I expect it to keep maybe $15. So realistically, you're close to break even. You buy $4.55, you buy the $30 put, then the price tanks and you get $250 for the put, and maybe you get half of its extrinsic value, maybe 15. Take away 15, and then you go ahead and take away 200 on the shares. So if the stock plummets, you only lose $20 instead of $250. If you sold the covered call, then you're only out $10. So if you think it's more likely to run, just buy the put and buy the shares. If you really want to hedge your downside, buy the put, sell the covered call, but it does cap your upside. Although you could go out further in time. Let's see what that would look like. You could buy the put for $30, and we're going to sell a covered call going out to August 30th. We could sell a $6 for $20. So let's take a look at that scenario. $4.55 plus 30 minus 20 on the covered call to the end of the month, $4.65. If the stock runs to $6 or above, you will get assigned at $600, and your put would be pretty worthless. If you saw the stock price starting to go up this week, week, you might be able to recoup $5 or $10, maybe $5. So essentially, by the end of the month, you can make 140 on every 100 shares. This is about a 30% return in 3 weeks. This is very good. So these are the two different strategies you can run on SoundHound. Ultimately, I would buy shares and hold because SoundHound is at a buy right now, and earnings are going to be really good in my opinion. So I'm going to add to my position. I'm probably going to buy another 500 shares. SoundHound is a very strong buy right now. Even if the price does drop and earnings don't go well, this is a future growth stock in the AI sector. And if McDonald's news doesn't break now and it breaks later on, and when the interest rates get cut in September, SoundHound is going to run like crazy. So don't think of this as a bad thing. You could buy the shares and not even buy the puts and just hold the stock, because when rates get cut in September and news with McDonald's and other restaurants come out, and the next earnings call is just going to get better. This is the AI software sector, and really this is a strong sector overall. AI hardware, AI software, Palantir did great. You don't want to miss out on this one. I'm going to go ahead and call an audible right now. This stock is likely to beat earnings, but the put hedges your downside, so there is no risk. Ultimately though, SoundHound is the play. It's an investment. It's a growth stock. It is long-term. I believe in SoundHound, and I think it's going to be really strong for your portfolio. If you guys are looking for serious mentorship and you're looking to expand your knowledge, maybe you're a beginner, maybe you're an intermediate, I have a full training course, Discord with trade alerts with like-minded people just like yourself trying to grow, and I offer one-on-one coaching and a full masterclass boot camp that I just launched, limited spots available. I would love to help you guys grow your portfolio. It's what drives me every single day. You guys can sign up at investwithcorey.com right there on the screen or in the information box below. I picked out another video for you guys, and it's right here. If you guys want to see another great video, it's right there. I'll catch you over there. And remember, until the next video, let's grow our wealth together. Take care, guys.